Welcome to the Heidi Thorne Show. I'm your host, Heidi Thorne, and in this podcast, I share my real-world self-publishing and small business experience with you. Before we get started, I just want to remind you to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. Now let's get on with today's show. One of the decisions you need to make when self-publishing is about your ISBN number. What you decide can have implications for the future of your books. An ISBN is an acronym that stands for International Standard Book Number. It is a unique number assigned to a book in its format that helps booksellers and libraries find books and who publish them. These numbers also help track retail book sales for the publishing industry. However, they are only used for books, ebooks, and audiobooks, and not used for publications such as magazines. The ISBN number is printed on the lower right back cover, usually above a barcode, and on the page containing your book's copyright information. Other than for the purpose of finding books and sales tracking, these numbers do not provide any copyright protection or any other benefits. They're nothing magical. They just help books get found and their sales tracked. ISBN numbers were developed in the late 1960s when Britain's largest book retailer, W.H. Smith, decided to computerize their warehouse. They devised the Standard Book Number System. The International Organization for Standardization, which is ISO, with input from several countries, including the United States, moved to adopt the British Standard Book Number as an international standard. In 1970, the ISBN standard was established by the ISO. It is governed internationally by the International ISBN Agency. Publishers and self-published authors can purchase ISBN numbers for their books through an ISBN registrar company in their home country. In the United States, the registrar is R.R. Bowker. The purchase usually includes the privilege of obtaining listings for their books in a book database, such as Bowker's Books in Print, which is used by booksellers and libraries. ISBN numbers are either 10 or 13 digits. Both 10 and 13-digit ISBN numbers include coding for the country of publication, publisher, title, and a check digit. In January 2007, the 13-digit standard was established. A 10-digit number can be converted into its 13-digit conversion equivalent with an ISBN conversion tool. In the United States, the conversion tool is located at isbn.org. So is an ISBN number a barcode? No. However, to facilitate retail sales, such as for scanning at a bookstore checkout, and for industry sales recording, a barcode can be generated for an ISBN, which would then be included in the lower right-hand corner of the back cover of a book. Do you really need an ISBN number? Well, if you are just producing and selling your book on your own, directly to readers, and not through anything in retail, an ISBN number is technically not required. However, each book that you plan to offer through normal distribution channels, such as bookstores, Amazon, online booksellers, wholesalers, distributors, libraries, universities, schools, whatever, it will require an ISBN number. Also, if a title is offered in multiple formats, a unique ISBN number is required for each. So if a title has a print, ebook, and audiobook edition, 3 ISBN numbers would be purchased and assigned, one for each format. Similarly, each succeeding edition of a book, for example, a second or revised edition, should have its own ISBN number, and each format of the succeeding edition, such as print, audio, or ebook, still needs a separate ISBN number and a new one if there's another edition, such as second or revised. Because you have the capability to upload revised manuscripts on Kindle Direct Publishing, it's easy to forget this. Guilty for one of my books! If the changes, updates, or corrections are minor, such as for updated contact information or a few typos. I've just uploaded the changed manuscript so that the best version of it is available. But when the changes to the actual content are substantial in terms of additions or revisions, a new ISBN should be assigned for the substantially changed edition. Very active publishers often opt to purchase banks of ISBN numbers to conveniently draw from. This avoids having to secure an ISBN number every time one is needed for a new book. But until the publisher officially assigns and connects a specific ISBN number to a book's edition and format through the home country's ISBN agency, the number means nothing and will not show up in databases. Kindle Direct Publishing and other self-publishing platforms often offer free ISBN numbers to their participating self-published authors as a benefit. Also, the self-publishing platform takes care of assigning the ISBN number to the book with the appropriate ISBN agency. However, there is a hidden cost to taking advantage of this offer. These free ISBNs will be associated with the self-publishing platform as the publishing contact. So purchasing and using your own ISBN numbers can give you, as a self-publisher, more control over the future of your book's listings. Fortunately, you are given the option of providing your own purchase ISBNs during the publishing process on platforms such as KDP. I did purchase a couple of ISBN numbers in my early days of self-publishing many years, I think decades ago. However, more recently, I've chosen to go with the free ISBN numbers offered by Amazon KDP. I didn't believe that the revenues and royalties I would make from many of my print or ebook titles would justify the cost of the numbers, barcodes, and maintaining them. As well, I didn't think that the opportunities for sales outside of the Amazon universe, such as in bookstores, were relevant or prevalent enough to generate significant non-Amazon sales. But I made this choice after going through an analysis of my options. This may not be a choice for you. Don't make your choice based solely on cost, but carefully compare the costs of purchasing and managing your own ISBNs against potential sales opportunities and your future publishing goals, since ISBN numbers are an investment. If you decide to move your self-published book to another platform, and you are using your own ISBN numbers, you would attach that existing ISBN number to your book on the new platform. This presumes your book on the original platform is not under any exclusive distribution arrangements. However, if you have used the free ISBN offered by your original self-publishing platform, you will need to either purchase your own ISBN and attach it to the book on the new platform, or you could use the free ISBN on the new platform, granted that they're offering it. In some cases, the previous free ISBN may need to be decommissioned by the original self-publishing platform. Contact the original platform for any special requirements and procedures for moving your books off of that platform. In fact, I'd suggest checking out these requirements before you even self-publish on any platform to verify that you have non-exclusive distribution rights and to understand any costs or procedures involved in pulling your books off of one platform and moving it to another. Let's call it a prenup for self-publishing. Publishing under a new ISBN number could result in confusion on sites such as Amazon, where copies of both the old and new editions may be offered. The old edition could show as unavailable or out of stock or out of print, and customers may wonder if this new edition is the same as the old one. This situation happened to me. I originally published my first book with a self-publishing company that offered me a free ISBN. A few years later, I wanted to move that book to Kindle Direct Publishing, since that's where I was publishing all of my new books. On my request, the original ISBN and book listing were decommissioned by the self-publishing company. In my case, I was also prohibited from using the book cover artwork that the original company had prepared for me. I then used the free ISBN offered by Kindle Direct Publishing when I moved the book over there. Luckily, I didn't have too much problem with the transition. A few things helped with that. I noted the book on KDP, its new home, as the second edition to make it clear that it was different than the original. I also made sure that all the links in my promotions pointed to the correct new listing on Amazon. Using new book cover art also helped distinguish the updated edition from the original. Kindle Direct Publishing and Amazon use an ASIN for Kindle ebooks. Is that the same as an ISBN? No. Amazon KDP assigns an ASIN number to Kindle ebooks and to every product on Amazon. It's their own inventory and sales tracking numbers. It is not connected to ISBN in any way. ASIN numbered Kindle ebooks do not have an ISBN number and are not listed in resources such as Bowker's Books in Print database. This is why some KDP self-published authors opt to purchase and to provide their own ISBN numbers for their Kindle ebooks in order to improve their chances of being found outside the Amazon universe. And let's say you want to do a print edition of your Kindle ebook on Kindle Direct Publishing. Well, you'll either need to purchase and provide that ISBN number or use the free one offered by KDP. So does having your own ISBN numbers improve your chances of making sales? Yes and no. Yes, in that readers who may be looking for your book can go to a bookstore or library that can order it direct from the publisher should it not be immediately available on the shelves. However, just being listed in a database such as Books in Print does not mean that any outreach marketing is done by the ISBN agency, bookstores, or libraries to connect readers and distributors to your book. So an ISBN number merely facilitates sales that you would have generated through your own sales efforts. Keep in mind too that readers rarely use ISBN numbers when searching for books or authors. They will likely search for either the book title or author name in bookstores or online like on Amazon or in Google search. So ISBN numbers do little, if anything, to help marketing to your reader buyers. I hope you found that helpful, and if you did, please rate, review, and subscribe to The Heidi Thorne Show on whatever podcast app you like to use. I'm on all the major ones, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you like the YouTube video better, all you have to do is subscribe to my Heidi Thorne YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so you get an alert when a new video is available. I would appreciate it if you would share either the audio or the video with your friends on social media. My self-published books are available on Amazon, Audible, and Apple Books. All you have to do is type in my name, Heidi Thorne, not any ISBN numbers, and a list of all available book titles will come up. If you'd like to connect with me, my website is HeidiThorne.com. Thank you so much for listening and for your support. I'll look forward to talking with you again in the next episode, and in the meantime, have a great day.